All right, people, that is right. I watched the last bit of Stranger Things last night, and Master of Puppets is in there. So I said to myself, it's time. It's time. I found a load of bits in this that I've been playing wrong for years, and found an isolated track, so I think we're going to be pretty bang on. Now, we will be doing this in sections. There's a lot of guitar parts going on, and this will take you through to basically like the breakdown in the middle, right? Now, if like me you're loving this, then do comment below for part 2, and I'll sort it out quicker. But I'm going to do it at some point anyway. So first off, tones. I've got an approximation of what I think it sounds like. So I'm using the heavy for the gain. Sounds like this. I'm also using the doubler effect from the Universal Audio Astro Modulation Machine. So here is it without and with. And I've got it set very subtly. Just adds a little bit of beef. Now, before we start the intro, purists, look away. This should be done all with downstrokes, right? So but I can't, and I haven't got time to get that up to speed. So just to teach you, I'm going to be doing alternate picking. Yes, I know it's not played like that, but you know, you've got to start somewhere, and I will work on it. Trust me. So it's going to sound like this. So you start off with an E power chord. Then you go up to the 10th fret and your all power chords. And you play 10, 9, 8. And then you're into this chromatic run, right? You're going to go 12, you're going to hit basically 12, 11, 10, 9, all the way down to 1, okay? So you're going to play. Like that, okay? So again, slowly. So the first half you play. So you are going to be palm muting every open string, okay? Well, it's always the E string. Then you've got 5 chords, 10, 9, 8. Then a rundown. All right, and that time you palm mute the last 3. And then you got time to get up to the end, right? And then you're back around. Next part goes like this. And then the drums come in, right? So you've got... Now this is super tough to play with downstrokes. I can't do it. So if you can, more power to you. I'm just going to go... I'm just going to do alternate picking throughout, okay? So the first section, you're going to go with a palm mute, and then you're going to play... Right, either side of those chugs. So slowly, the first 2 bars. That's probably the first challenging bit, apart from getting the speed up, is alternating between the palm mutes and the accented notes that are not palm muted, right? So for this, probably want to get your hand in a position comfortable enough so that you're palm muting the low E. I'm just squeezing down on the note there. So you can hear a real clear distinction between the palm mute and the unpalm muted note, right? And you just apply that to this. Okay. And I would use your 4 fingers in their allotted sort of fret positions, right? If you don't use your little finger there, it's going to be quite a stretch. Second half of it goes variation there, right? Because you're going to do not. And that variation gives you time to get up to the 3rd fret for that G5, right? So you've got that, right? So cool. Again. And there I'm playing one of those in between each slide. So the whole thing through. And around again. You play that whole thing around twice, and then it changes ever so slightly. And then what you're going to be playing is this. I'll play it around once for you. All right, so it extends out a little bit there. And basically you have the same thing we played the first time. You know that. The next part is that variation again before you go to the B. Okay, that part slowly. And then you just tag on the bit we just learned, which is, you know that, and then, and you know that too. So it's just, the only new bit is that. Chucked in, and they've extended it out, right? Then, before you go into Kirk Hammett's fill, I think it is, you're going to double this up. You play that twice round, right? So coming out of it the last couple of times would be. And then you've got. Which is 0, 7, 8. Again, I can't play it with downstrokes, if you can, cool, but you palm mute the first 2, and the 8th fret is not palm muted. Okay, so you just play that round. Verse riff now. Again. If you can get that downstroke, then do that. But, oh man, I just can't do it. Anyway, we've got 3 bars of 4/4 and 1 bar of 3/4. So slowly it goes. So you've got a bar of chug, and then an extra chug, and that phrase, right? So open chug, 3/5, and another chug, and then 6/5, 3/5. Okay? And then you've got, for that bar of 3/4 at the end, you just play and around again. So one more time. Goes around that, I think, about 8 times, and then it changes key slightly, and you go to the F sharp. And that leads into the chorus. All right, so for this part, same rhythm as we were playing before, right? But you're just going to play. I've got the open A and my little finger on the 4th fret on the D, and I'm hammering on to the 2nd fret. And then there's a rest. You don't fill that in with a chug. Okay. Little hammer on again. Okay. That's the bar of 3/4. Stay on the B for a bar, and then you're into the chorus. Chorus is awesome. Goes like this. That's the main bit. So slowly. Let's stop there. So we've got just some 5 chords again. E, D, E. Then this fill. You want to slide up your first finger and then flatten it so you can play the 9th fret on the next string up. Now you can play it with your little finger if you wanted to, but I think I've seen Hetfield do that actually. So you want palm mute for the first 2. This is the technical bit, right? So you go, and that's palm muted as well then. So you've got either side of 3 palm mutes. And then a hammer on from the 9th to the 10th fret. Then you go to the 7th fret. And then you go up to the 8th fret. And play those 2 5 chords, right? So you're going to go 8 7 for the first one, and then 6 on the next string up, back down to the 7th on the E. So you play that around 3 times, and the 4th time you do this. You do this little run, right? So it's 9 7 6, and then 6 8 7. Okay. I think there's a harmony with that as well. And then we're into the main bulk of the chorus, which goes. So it's quite lengthy. Again, you start with the E to F, and then you've got this. All right, so you've got E, basically you're going from E to G. But you're filling it in with some chugs. So on the 3 and, you start that little run. So right, same pattern then for C to A. Then you play the D. But you've got the 3rd fret, right? You've got the G. But there's a much shorter gap between moving to the E. Just a rundown: E, D, C, and then back to, and again on the E. All right, and then you're back into the verse again. And that is it, people. Part 1 done. Stay tuned for part 2. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Bye.